Hey guys, it's Samus Geek, and this is going to be a video how Sony can improve PlayStation Network trophies. Now, I'm more invested into the achievement system, which is one of the big reasons why I care about it more, but there's many reasons why I do not care for PlayStation Network trophies. Um, First off, I gotta say, is the syncing. If I earned a new trophy, it would literally take a minute to sync with the PlayStation gamer card, and then I would have to go on PlayStation.com and refresh the signature card in order for it to even register that I got a new trophy. So basically, to do what other services like Steam and Xbox Live do, I would have to go through two different areas, not only on my console but on my computer after I earn the trophy for people to even know I earned the trophy. So that's one issue I have with it. One of the other issues is basically just comparing trophies. I'll try to compare trophies with, how about my friend Snake Double O from the DLB network. Where is he? I just saw him. Or better yet, I'll just do it with Dan Amrich here. To compare trophies with Dan Amrich, I will have to go over to the compare trophies sign and then go through the painful process of all the games we both own loading up. On the Xbox 360, this process is extremely fast and quick and does not take a very long time. In order for the games to load, you see it's loading all my games, and then it will load all of his games. And it's a very slow process. I think one thing PlayStation could do to really speed this up is maybe make smaller icons. As you can see, all these games have fairly large logos and icons about them. If they make them, easier to load or smaller, I think they could save a lot on that. I also think that maybe there should be a cache for your game, so it already has like all your games stored. I don't know why it takes so long to load up images, but it does. And comparing games to let's do Icy Rhythms here. Say, for example, I wanted to compare our Dead Space 2 trophies. I almost called them achievements. I would have to go, you see right now, I could click Dead Space 2 and go to them and see which trophies he's got that I'm missing. And then I could go back and it won't tell me what the percentage is because that hasn't loaded yet. It does not continue to load even through looking through the trophies. I don't know why it would have to reload over and over and over and over again. And, for example, after I would do that, my PlayStation controller cannot move it just can't move any of the cursors until it's completely done loading if I go into a game, check the trophies, and then come back out. So maybe find a way so it doesn't lock up my controller. That would be a great way for Sony to improve trophies as well. One other way I suggest for Sony to improve trophies is maybe put, I don't know, little logos of how many platinums, bronze. You see how you have these here? It shows how many bronze, silver, gold, and platinums you've earned. There's quite a bit of real estate on the friends list thing here. And maybe just even putting the number of trophies you've earned, or just a little tiny logos of, how many platinum, how many bronze, how many silver, just on the gray area here on the PlayStation Network friends, I don't know what to call this, friend ID. It would just be good. I mean, there's certainly a lot of real estate on the right side, and I don't understand why you wouldn't be able to put it there. Now let's talk about one last thing I think would drastically improve trophies. The way the trophies are set up vertically through the XMB is really annoying. You see here that the entire trophy system is set up in a vertical sense with all the trophies you've earned on top and all the trophies you haven't earned on bottom. I think it would be awesome, just awesome, if they could set it up kind of how they do photos, where it goes to the side and it actually goes out, horizontally rather than vertically. So, it could have like a picture of, said trophy, and then you click on that picture and it says how to get it. Similar to the way the old not the old XMB, the old NXE on the Xbox 360 was, or they could kind of copy the Xbox 360 and have maybe the meaning on top with the picture, and you just go to each the little trophy. I think that would be cool too, but I highly doubt that would happen. I don't know how they would really work that into the XMB interface. But since photos are already designed like this, maybe just putting a way to go through the trophies horizontally would be a drastic way to improve trophies on the PS3 from this extremely awkward vertical position. One more thing about comparing trophies that I forgot to cover. When I compare trophies to, let's do Icy Rhythms again, because he's the only one I know that we share a lot of games. And then Dead Space 2 starts with a D, so it's not hard to find. When I compare Dead Space 2 here, it lists them all in order. I would like it if, it got all the trophies both me and Icy Rhythms got, and all the ones we didn't both get, and put the ones we didn't both get on the bottom, and the ones he has that I don't have on the top, and then all the ones that I have, or we both have, and he might not have, after that. Like, similar to how Steam does it, or I like actually how Steam does it, where it just has all the all the achievements you've earned, and then all the ones you haven't earned on the bottom. You see, having stuff like where we both didn't earn a trophy here, you see Hard to the Core. I don't understand why this needs to be in a specific order, and why it can't just be, all separated out. Because if I don't have that many trophies in a game, and he doesn't have that many trophies in a game, it looks fine here, because we're both, half majorly done with the game. But if you look at Dead Space, the original one here, I haven't really done much, and you see, it just kind of looks awkward with all these trophies. But he's 100%ed it, so I'm trying to find an example here. Here, Dante's Inferno. You see? This is where it just gets kind of weird. I think it would be great if it just, had all the trophies we both earned on the top, and then all the ones we haven't earned on the bottom. But then again, that could be said about the friends list in general. As you can see, it lists all the people that got, like, instead of listing in alphabetical order who's offline, it does it by how long ago they signed off, which I don't really understand why it can't list the offline people alphabetically. But that's ways I think that Sony could improve PlayStation Network trophies. I think I would be much more invested into the system, especially just the syncing problem I want addressed. That's all I really want gone. All the rest of the stuff, isn't bad to the point where I don't even want to use the system. But the syncing is such an annoyance, and I would love for that just to disappear. But tell me your thoughts, maybe give your ideas, do a video response on how you think you could do trophies, and how Sony could improve on trophies. Leave comments on FreezeCracker, Facebook, at Reply Me on Twitter, and comment on YouTube. I would love to know, because trophies seem to be fairly broken, and I think that these are some great ways that they can improve them. Sam out.